Hello and welcome to your Tuesday Thoughts video. I'm so sorry that I've missed a couple of weeks, but as I said on the last video, it was more likely going to be for the month of September. So finally I'm back and able to see what the shift in energy is. So today I'll be doing a tarot reading for you. This is an intuitive read where I pull the cards and I see what message I can get from them. I also have some other cards here that I can use for clarification, and yeah, I think that's kind of it. If you want to know a little bit more about me, all the information is below. My website is www.carontinney.co.uk. My email is karen@carontinney.co.uk. It's funny, isn't it? You say some things and they just roll off the tongue and it's like, what did I even say? So we are the 26th of September. I'm so sorry to all the people who are signed up to my newsletter. You have not had a newsletter in September and I must apologise for that. I've not had a chance to do it yet. It won't be happening. September won't be happening, so you will get an October newsletter. So if you're interested in signing up, you just go to the website and when the pop-up comes up, put your email in there and I will add you to my list. And that means there's going to be some offers and some things on for October newsletter, November newsletter, December newsletter. So keep your inbox checked. Make sure you keep an eye out for the October newsletter, which will be coming through. And it'll have some offers in there as well for you and give you an update on what's been happening and why September newsletter didn't happen. But you know what? Nothing is perfect. Sometimes things take priority and sometimes there's just not enough time. There's just not enough time. And with all the balls that I am juggling and all the things that I'm trying to do to improve myself, to be available to anyone who wants to book in for treatments or tarot or sessions with me, and also holding down work and also trying to get on top of just daily jobs, never mind having a life and trying to see family and friends, etc. It is chaotic, and I think there is something about the summer which is very outwardly, the motion is very much outward, it's warmer, you want to spend more time out, and I'm sensing already that autumnal feel which is coming back in, which is that movement to in, and we have to allow ourselves that, but be careful that it doesn't shut us off from the world again. So it's about noticing it, managing it, and then embracing it in a way that it can add to your life. As you can see, I've gone a bit crazy with my hair today, so I tend to do that from time to time. I just thought, what can I do differently? And already it's falling down. But anyway, it's just a bit of fun. And I was thinking about that. I was looking at myself when I was putting my earrings in. I was going, oh my God, you're a Mad Hatter. And that, you know, when we were kids, we used to dress up and, you know, put on a little bit of makeup and, you know, just even the dress up box, we used to put clothes on and, you know, embrace a different character, and how you lose that, you know, we all lose the sense of, you know, just dressing up, and because every day you almost have a uniform for each thing that you do, for your job, for your sports, for your home life, for your lounging, you know, there is a set thing that you find yourself returning to again and again, and probably you, like me, have things in your wardrobe that you rarely wear. And so I have this dress which I've never worn, and it's lovely, and it's this mint green, and I love this mint green, and it has these great sleeves which I love the puffy sleeves, but I've never actually worn it. So I thought, do you know what, I'm going to wear it today and just feel what that feels like, to put on something different, to make yourself up a little bit different, to refresh, to you know, step out into a little bit unfamiliar territory with the hair. Even for guys, you know, you might always be in a suit and tie, or you might use the same suit and tie, or just try a bow tie, or try something checked, or try and dress down, or it's just something about shifting the energy in the clothing. And as we're moving into this different season, we're just given all these different options with the clothing. We had a few down here. I just want it to be a bit more balanced, so I'd rather have a bit of down on both. And that's classic me, isn't it? If something feels unbalanced, then I have to go in and balance it. But yeah, with this new clothing, with this new season, perhaps it is time to look at what we wear and look at how we dress and how we present ourselves to the world, and how we can take pride in our appearance again. And that has an effect. Many people have done, offerings with homeless people, giving them haircuts, or giving them, they have access to these shower facilities now, and giving them fresh, laundered set of clothing, and how that can change a soul. Taking off the beard and the long hair, and cutting the hair short and styling it, can suddenly reveal like the person again, and the nurturing that comes from clean clothes and a different style. I don't know, I'm just feeling that at the moment, that it's time to shake things up a bit in how we present ourselves, and the rigidity of the 9-to-5 uniform. And for often people, it's 9-to-5 casual wear as well, because a lot of the tech companies, certainly in London, you see a lot of people going in their jeans and whatever. But it's almost like, well, let's just express ourselves a little bit more. I have no idea where that's all coming from. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, knock the old energy out. I have brought in my team, who are all present and correct and are willing to be here for the read, and I most likely will do a channel after this as well and put that up on YouTube too. Channeling is something which is becoming very well known now. Everybody and his aunt are channeling, but it's just a way to connect to higher consciousness and allow that information to flow into your mind, and then as it flows into your mind, you speak it. So it's less me telling you things or talking to you. I pull back a little, I receive, and then I just express what I'm receiving. So it's quite a flow, and it's certainly from somewhere else. It's not from my mind, it's not from me. I wouldn't be able to sit for half an hour and give you a speech on something. At least I don't think so. It's much easier on the computer. I think if you're sitting in front of me, I would channel, because that's the easiest thing to do, channel it. So I hope you're all well. I've rambled on now for 8 minutes. How could I have rambled on for 8 minutes? So you're saying get to the reading, please. Get to the reading. Let's get some energy for my followers for this week. One has dropped out. I don't know what it is. Two more have dropped out. And let's see what else we can. Goodness me, there's quite a lot there. Too many, actually. I'm going to put those back in and see if we get some of them again. Currently I've got 3. So let's see what other cards want to come out. So as I say, thank you to everyone who's watching. Thank you for all your likes and comments. Even if you don't want to comment, just give me a thumbs up, because that really helps just spread the word. And just the little hairs make me itch. It's just supportive, so you don't have to leave a comment. It's always great when you do. I love when you do, but you don't have to. But feel free just to give us a like, and if you want to share it with a friend that you think it resonates, or you think it sounds like something that they're going through, by all means do share. So we're going to begin the card reading. We're going to get on with this now. No more blah blah blah. So we have on the bottom of the deck, so the bottom of the deck tends to be the underlying energy. So the underlying energy is a new journey. It's a fool is stepping off into the new. There's a new adventure ahead, and he has his head in the clouds because he is so positive and free in order to step on this journey. He's not carrying a lot with him, but he has a sense, with this little rose here. There's a romantic element and a positive element coming through in this as well. There's been some form of transformation, so you're moving from one situation to another. But there is a need to look at where you're going as well. So you can have your head in the clouds with ideas and possibilities, and you're moving forward in this in joy. But you just need to just check what's around you as well. Watch where you're stepping. What is it that you need to just check in your immediate vicinity? There's a lot of banging outside, and people are doing a lot of work next door. So bear with us if you can hear the drills and the banging. You might not. But the adventure has begun. The new adventure is the underlying theme. So something new, some new journey, some movement in a new direction is happening. So what do you need to know? You need to know about the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords can be somebody stealing away, so sneaking away, so taking ideas and information. This could be related to deceit as well. There may be someone in your vicinity that is not being truthful to you, that is not giving you all the information, that is collecting ideas, perhaps your own ideas, and taking those ideas and using those ideas as theirs. There is a sense of gathering and moving and sneaking away from the rest of the group, the rest of the community. This could also represent you as well. So are you hiding something? Are you kind of keeping something to yourself? Are you trying to get away with something? Is somebody else around you trying to get away with something? With ideas, the swords point to the mind, so ideas, thoughts, your intellectual property. So just be mindful of who's around you. Like the Fool, you need to see what's in your vicinity and see, is someone sneaking away with more than they should take? Or is this you who's trying to get away without giving someone the full story? You're sneaking out of the back of the tent. So you're not actually being open about what you're doing. You're not expressing what you're doing. You're not sharing what you're doing with the community. You're kind of deciding, you know what, I'm just going to go out the back way and I'm just going to take all of this with me. So it's... And you seem quite happy to be getting away with it, but you just need to be mindful with this kind of thing. There's a need to... Pride comes before a fall. So there's a need to understand that if you're taking too much, if you're taking what's not yours, the community is going to find out sooner or later. And so they are going to come and look for you. They're going to come and ask you questions. So just be mindful of how much you're trying to get away with. You obviously don't have to share everything that you want to do in your life or everything that you're doing in your life with everyone. But just be mindful of trying to get away with something. That's what this is saying. Somebody is trying to get away with something against you, or this is you trying to get away with something, trying to get something over on others. So you're taking perhaps maybe what's not yours. And then you have the Five of Swords. And you can see the Five of Swords, we have this victorious person. And this can point to somebody who is willing to stab you in the back. So that's a similar vibration. And they will stab you in the back and they don't care who they hurt. They are all about themselves, all about the win, all about what they can accumulate. And yes, it's gone from the 7, so he had 7, so he's had to drop some, and now he's left with 5. And there's also an element of these guys are walking away, so knowing when to walk away, knowing when you don't need to put up the fight, knowing when it's time to, do you know what, I'm putting down my sword and I'm walking away because I am not getting involved in this. So there's two sides to this. Again, there's someone who is winning at all costs and does not care who he hurts. And then there's the other side of you in the fight, knowing when to give up the fight, knowing when it's pointless, knowing when to walk away. You can't take everything with you. You can't take everything with you. You are going to have to leave some of your swords behind, turn around and walk away. And someone might think that they're the winner, that they got it all. But no, they didn't. Because here we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles points to a win. It points to you receiving money. It can be an inheritance, but someone is offering you financial support here. The pentacles are all about financial support and work, but it's about coin, it's about money. And they're a little bit destitute here, and they're asking for money, and it's been freely given. So there is money coming into your situation as you have walked away perhaps from this difficulty. There is money, and it is generously being given. So it could be a win that you can do something with. It could be £10 on the ground, but he's got a little weighing scales here. So he's all about bringing balance to a situation. So whatever didn't work, or whatever seemed very unbalanced, whatever was unfair, this gentleman is coming in with the scales to bring balance, to right the wrong, to bring balance financially. And that's what we want nowadays. We want for there to be this balance for everyone financially. You know, the what's the word? I can't remember the word, but you know, there's so many poor people in the world, and there's so much riches in the world, and it's completely out of balance. And we could bring the whole world up to a financial situation which is much more balanced, and everybody has enough. But it is the greed. It is taking more than you should. It is trying to win at all costs and not caring who's suffering. That is the problem. And so the Six of Pentacles comes back in. Disparity is the word. I always forget, or I always kind of go, what is the word? It's disparity. The disparity between rich and poor, which is something that bothers me. Because I see a lot of homeless people and begging people in London, and it brings it right here when you see that in front of your face daily. So this is about some money is being given. There is financial abundance coming in, financial reward, financial balance, and feel free to accept it. Feel free and feel open to receiving this. It has been given. And it is important that you receive. The money has to move in a cycle. So you might wish for so much money, but if you have trouble receiving money, then you can't let any of it in. So there is a need to learn how to receive and be okay with having. Even while others don't have, the more you have, the more you can help. So people seem to have a problem with money, and think about, oh, you don't need so much money, and why would I need all of this money? Because of all that you could do to help. It's not about sitting on money for your own good. By all means, have your needs met. First and foremost, always have your needs met. But then what good can you do? What good perhaps you might come into money, and then you will be able to offer assistance to others. And then we have the Empress. The Empress. And she is beautiful, and she is in this fertile land. She's got the wheat and the bounty and the river in the background. She is represents Mother Earth, so that nurturing, that sustainability perhaps, and this life that is Gaia, this mother energy. She also represents conception, fertility. She's very open to that sensual part of herself. She can represent the mother figure or the motherland, so home can be about your domestic situation. So representing that things are actually quite good, things are turning fruitful. You have everything that you need in abundance. She's the Empress. She's commanding everything she needs. She's creative. She's abundant. She has everything. Fruits and harvest. And, all these fruits are autumn fruits. So these are the pears and the apples. These are pomegranates. And she's got the poppies there as well. So it's all this sort of October, November type energy. So this is where we are. And it's about embracing this Empress. You're a queen. You are top of what you're doing. You're in an abundant world. You're receiving. Her body language is open. She's open to receive as well. So that's the 4. So we're coming through a kind of a difficult, icky phase, which is a bit of an issue with the swords. Yeah, quite a difficult situation. But balance is being restored, and then that abundant energy, that fertile energy, that something's going on at home, the domestic situation, that's important to look at as well. So now I'm just going to take a few cards from the Priestess of Light, because they're very good with regards to matching I'm just making sure they're all turned over the right way. They're very good with regards to matching tarot and giving us clear-cut answers. So, Priestess of Light, give us some more information on this read, and what we need to know about what the energy is for this week. So just be mindful of that person, be mindful of your thoughts, your intentions, who you share that with. We've got one there. And sometimes you've got to just let people take whatever they need and walk away from a situation. You got to step back, and you might feel hurt and dejected, but sometimes you just got to leave something behind and move on, because that person was happy to stab you in the back. So that one turned over. Harvest, which I think I mentioned, so that's good. And we'll just do one more. Oh, too many. Lovely cards, but beautiful cards. These are so beautiful. But I want one more, please, to jump this one. And I've also got Totem and Guides and Colour Deck here as well, so we might get another. I might have time for another. I'm going to try and keep this fairly short, but I always ramble on as well. So, can we have one more card, please? One more card, just to explain the energy of this week and help those who are watching. Thank you. Jumped, so let me just go get it. 1 second. And that's the one that jumped, Balance. So that's very interesting. So the first one, which is 11, which is always a nice number. 11 is the kind of the manifestation number. It's a wake-up call to the world, to the awakening, and can also represent soulmate connections, twin flame connections, the 1 and 1. It says opening heart, deep connections, water blessings. I'm not sure if you could see, but she's got a little shell by her heart, which is that curve. What's it called? The sequence, the fibro. I can't remember how to say it. You know what I mean. It's almost like she's got a little stone in her palm as well. Between her fingers she's got a little stone that she's throwing. Don't know if that's actually what that is. Well, quite beautiful with the waves, and I love painting the ocean, so I love that one. So let's just read what it says, number 11. I think we've had this one before as well. Let me hold it up for you so you can see. So it says, the mermaid priestess of the ocean holds out a hand, calling your attention to your right, the future, and your many upcoming opportunities for connection. Her other hand is held over her heart, and as this card portends the important relationships on many levels. The first is the potential for a deeply intimate romantic love. Your soul longs to connect, so allow yourself to release any resistance and open your heart to trust. The next is the kinship of friends and loved ones who truly resonate with your higher desires and beliefs. This family of your soul brings support and joy that help expand your consciousness in amazing directions, including the energetic realms. The rolling waters of the sea represent the profound presence of spirit and the depth of the connections that you can now make with the vast spiritual world around you. These heart-to-heart communications can be life-changing, so let yourself be open to receiving the powerful waves of inspiration and guidance coming your way. On a literal level, the card may speak of bodies of water in your experience and environment. You may soon find yourself traveling by or over water for personal or professional reasons. Your residence or workplace may be relocating near water, or you may begin a relationship with someone who is similarly situated. Remember, whenever you are near water, let yourself absorb the magic of its energy and the power of its spirit. Offer prayers of thanks for the life force of water that always nurtures your earthly existence. And the affirmation is, gentle waves of love, friendship, and spirit are coming my way. I'm deeply grateful for the life-giving energies of water, and drink plenty of water. We must stay hydrated. Our cells are in need of water, and a lot of problems, especially as we get older, is due to dehydration. So make sure you drink at least 4 glasses of water a day. Doesn't mean 4 cups of tea or 4 cups of coffee. You need water. You need to replenish. You need to fill the cells, plump the cells for your skin, for your organs, for your blood, for your lymph. You need water. So remember to drink water as well. And the next one, Harvest, which is 4-4, 44. 4s are all about foundation, about building, about stability, financial. This is gathering of blessings. Beautiful. She looks Native American, doesn't she, here with her corn. She's got a lovely little, lovely little bracelet band on her. What do you call cuff? I think they're called cuffs, aren't they? And then she's got the corn. Okay, so let me find that and I'll read that to you. Priestess of the harvest gazes at an ear of corn with a reverence and appreciation for its sacred sustenance. The cause, the seeds, along with the effect, the nourishing food, coexist right in her hands and tribute to the bounty and blessings of Mother Earth. Again, with the Empress, Mother Earth. The priestess knows that her own efforts and intentions are part of the ongoing abundance that nature provides. When you receive this card, you are being put on notice that your harvest is coming, so reward is coming. There is a project or goal to which you have devoted much effort and attention, and you are about to reap the rewards. You have planted your intentions with care and taken the action needed to tend the seeds and cause them to thrive. So if you haven't already seen the fruits of your labor growing in your life, be aware of the potential bountiful results about to come your way. And if there is some work yet to be done, consider the best course of action and make that a priority. Remember too the simultaneity of cause and effect. Even as you are harvesting the blessings of past actions, you are planting seeds of future outcomes. As you ready yourself for the coming harvest, also know that your sacred appreciation for the gifts you're receiving will be seeding the energetic fields with even more joyous results. The affirmation is, I work joyously on the goals that I am planting now. I appreciate all the support and sustenance that the universe has to offer. So this is about something that you have been working on, something that has borne fruit. You're bringing the harvest in, the fertile period, the crops. And by receiving your reward, by gathering, by receiving perhaps financial recompense for what you've done, this allows you to plant new seeds. So as you've planted and as the business or whatever it is has grown, then you are able to do more. And in doing more, you're planting more seeds to receive more. So it's this ongoing growth, you might say. And then we have the last one of these, which is balance. And we have balance being brought here to the scenario, to the situation. He's got the scales here. So it's about bringing balance to the situation. So let's see what this lady has to say. And she is quite beautiful. She actually reminds me of a dress I used to have years ago, which was such a lovely dress, and I got rid of it. And this is the thing, right? We don't hold on to certain things, and then you let them go and you think, oh, I should have kept that dress. It was so beautiful. But there we go. She's quite powerful, isn't she? Balance. Stability. Standing firm. Again, stability, the foundation. That's a 4. Foundation, building, stability, financial as well. So, this one says, the priestess of balance walks a steady line, looking ahead, yet staying centered. This card is telling you that restoring order and balance to your life will be an important act at this time. So take a good look at the energy and the effort you expend every day. If something is disproportionate, it may cause you to lose your center, your stamina, and even your peace of mind. Ask yourself, are you engaging in too much work and not enough fun? Too much taking care of others and too little taking care of yourself? What about the practical matters? Are you eating healthfully and drinking enough water? Are you getting enough muscle movement and peaceful relaxation? All these approaches can easily be abandoned when you get busy or stressed. Absolutely, certainly, and I know that too. And that is why I offer healings, because I know if you can just plan half an hour or something just in your week to receive a healing, it will do so much good for you, so much good. And it's important to schedule things like that. And I know from having a busy September that you have to allow for that time. You have to. And when you do, you feel the benefit. When you do, it is so good. Even a meditation. I closed my eyes on Sunday to do a little meditation, and it was lovely, and I needed it, and I need to do more. But what I found was, I was thinking, I close my eyes for 10 minutes, I'll just do that centering, peacefulness, see what happens, see who's here to speak to me. And then 40 minutes later, I'm coming out of a meditation, and time has just flown by, but I've got such transformation, but not really transformation, just connection and alignment. And that's what you get, and that's what you miss when you're stressed and busy and don't make time for these things. All these approaches can easily be abandoned when you get busy or stressed, but those are precisely the times when you need stability and balance most. Notice the light in the palms of this priestess. Right and left, receptive and active, are energized, extending up to the universal connection. She displays an equal focus of yin and yang energy and calls for you to become more energetically conscious. So learn about your yin and your yang. Learn about what you're expending, what you're using, what you need. Do you need to nurture? Do you need to express? If you tend to be passive, it's time to stand firm in support of your own higher intentions. If you tend to be active with little or no reflection on meaning or purpose, now is the moment to look inward and find some balance there. You can achieve balance simply by paying attention to the needs of your daily life. We mentioned daily life earlier. When you make choices that honor your body, spirit, and personal priorities, you create the stability and stamina necessary to see you through to the fruition of your greatest dreams and desires. The affirmation is, I have the power to prioritize myself. I choose to live a balanced, healthy, and honoring life every day. So this is it. It is about receiving the love. There's love coming in. It's both love of an intimate kind, but also love in your environment, your friendships, your collaborations, your family. and being open to the water, being open to the healing of the water. And this is foundation. This is receiving and then replanting. It's growing the plants. These plants have grown, and look, they have flowered again for me. They're beautiful, and they're just growing out of control. But it is about, as they grow, as you grow, replant more seeds. It's kind of like CPD. So I was doing a lot of CPD this morning, organising my next continued professional development courses, etc. Because we have to keep up to date with things that are happening, and we have to keep doing a little bit. And so each time you offer your services, you have planted some new seeds in the courses, in the study, and then you're able to give deeper, more interesting and a different level of treatment to someone. So the continuous development, the continuous professional development results in you having even more holistic, wholesome, wholeness offerings. And this is what it said: as you receive, you replant, and then that brings more to you, and then that the cycle carries on and carries on. But again, with gratitude for the harvest, gratitude for what's coming in for you, because the good times are rolling in. If you haven't seen it now, it's about to happen. So you have to be able to receive as well. You have to let that happen. You have to be able to accept the good times that are appearing for you. And in a way that can be a bit difficult. I would find that a little bit difficult as well, to receive so much. So what you have to kind of do is say, it's not even personal. Like it's you're receiving on behalf of humanity, and you're receiving from the highest high. And so part of learning to work with the highest high is to learn how to let the highest high send love to you, and then how to send love and appreciation and respect and reverence back to the highest high. And that can take a little bit, but it is about receiving. It is about allowing that to give to you, knowing that it is what the highest high wants to do. So you're part of letting it express itself in the world. So it's almost like you don't take it personally. It is just a motion of energy. And then this maintain balance in yourself. Know when you're overworking, know when you're doing too much. Step back, pull back. What is it that you need? Drink water, take some quiet time. Balance, maintain. First of all, you have to be aware of when you're going out of balance. So you have to learn about your energy, learn about your day-to-day, how you expend your energy, where you're giving it out, are you getting it back? And then put in some protocols where you know what you need and you know how to give back to you, so you are not left with no fuel, so you're not left empty. And find ways to bring that into your life so you're able, the yin and the yang goes like this, so it's never full all of the time, it's always moving to empty, and then emptiness, complete emptiness, is always moving back into fullness again. So you're never going to be just completely set on a level. But the idea, especially with Tai Chi, Qigong, anything sort of Taoism, anything Chinese medicine, is life is like this, and it's about not getting too low with the lows, not getting too high with the highs. Maintain center. So it might find that up a little bit, down a little bit, but because you become a master of your energy, you're able to keep it along the center line. And keeping it along the center line keeps you aligned, keeps you balanced, allows for the good to come to you. Okay, interesting. So where are we now? 39. Let's see if we can get one guide card, I think. Just the one. To give us something on this. But it sounds, it's as soon as you can get over that initial icky bit, and that's by paying attention to what's going on around you, paying attention to the people in your life, paying attention to your own activities? Are you trying to get away with something? Are you trying to sneak away? Are you trying to take more than you should? You know, or is someone doing that to you? Can we have one card, please, to just bring all this together? Thank you. This card comes up a lot, and it's compromise. And compromise shows us that two elements are coming together. So again, achieving balance. So if you mix the yellow and the blue, you get green. So green is the heart energy. So heart-centered energy, heart-centered business, coming from the heart, heart-centered. So relationship as well, two people coming together, compromising. You know, you might not get everything that you want, but you will find a way to have balance in this relationship. You will find a way to have balance in life. But it does mean you giving a little or forgiving a little in order to receive back. So open palm. So you're going to shake hands with somebody. So you have an open palm. So you're offering compromise, and you're receiving compromise because they have to give a little to you as well. So again, it's this to and fro. Again, it's this receiving and giving, but maintaining a balance in there. And like I was saying about the energy, so the compromise is in understanding you don't want just to have this whole high and, you know, the stardom and everything's great, because you will fall, you will crash a long way down. And so learning to master energy is learning to maintain and compromise. So you're not getting everything your way, but everything's not going the other way as well. Again, you're in the center. Again, you're compromising. Again, you're going with it. Yes, little ups and downs, but you're able to maintain your center as opposed to going out of control. And there's a lot of green. It's a lot of master teacher energy. So this is quite an important element, especially I'm being told in relationship. There needs to be compromise. You need to be able to get your point across and understand their point. You need to be able to listen. You need to be able to speak. So there needs to be this two-way situation, and it is being overlooked. You can call on the higher masters to help you. And it is this to become one. Is that Spice Girls? So it is this binding of the two energies to work for creating this one better energy. So when two come together and you work together and you compromise, but you work and you decide, you know, to hold hands, to meld the colors, to be a team, then this team, this energy that you create, the third energy that you create by two coming together, is the energy, is the positivity, is the heartfelt energy, is the receiving, is the balanced energy. It is the harvest. You know, it is the heart, it is the green, it's fertile, it's powerful. And it's 49. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. So 1 and 3 is 4, so it's 4 again. So this is stability again. So in some way, let's pull up my, oh look, I've just pulled it all out. I should have left it alone. In some way, the compromise will actually bring you stability as well. So, now that I've messed my hair, I'm just going to do one of these, and you might recognize that as a bit of a Reiki symbol as well, sort of. So we'll get energy, an animal energy, because the totems are very good. They kind of give you that power of the animal. I don't have the book with me, so I'll just run with what I get from the card, from what I remember, and intuitively. And if it's something that I don't remember, I will get the book. You can probably hear somebody sawing something out there. It's like a metal saw. Oops. Oh gosh, too many. I'll just go with the ones that have turned up. So we've got mountain lion, A mountain lion, I believe, is speak your truth and become a leader. And it is about expressing. Look at this lion and how it's calling its expression. To lead, you have to be able to speak your truth and stand firm. 1 and 7 is 8, and 8 is a good money number. It's the most luckiest number in the Chinese culture. And it is that on the side infinity. So you're setting up some kind of leadership role where you have to express your authentic self. Turkey is giveaway. 3 and 1 is 4. My goodness. And Turkey is all about giving and receiving. So it's kind of telling you that whatever work that you've done a good job and you're about to get rewarded. There's about to be some reward coming in for you. And it's kind of that exchange as well. So doing something, offering something, and then it comes back and you receive it. So it's very much about reward for a job well done is about to come forward for you. And then we have the alligator. Have you seen the crocodiles or alligators that the dog fell in the water and they pushed the dog to the end of the lake? And they're saying that alligators or crocodiles have the ability to have compassion. That's what they feel that they noticed because they did this charitable thing for this dog and saved its life. In this case, the alligator points to, 5 is about change, so we know that there's change occurring. They're moving into this abundant phase. But the alligator takes its prey and it rolls the prey over and over and over, and then it takes it to the deepest part of the water and stores it in order for almost it to tenderize. So there's something about rolling with the punches, whatever's going on, and that would kind of point to something of this energy. You know, taking whatever is happening here, understanding that you got to roll with the punches that are happening, which is these guys, they've been a bit forlorn here, and digest. In order to digest properly, you're going to need a little bit of time. You're going to need to let the elements settle. And you're going to need to really sort of tenderize this issue, you know, allow it time to percolate before, don't just gorge it. Don't just take everything. Just take a bit at a time. So there's this, and it's about, you know, the alligator sits under the water like this. So it's observing, but you see very little of it. And it can easily submerge. And so there is this need to be aware of observation, what you're looking at, what you're noticing, who's doing what. Quietly observe and take that information and let that percolate. See what you can find out. So that's quite an interesting one with the alligator. And just to finish, I think I'll do a colour card for you because it's 48 and I love the colour cards and I want to get a channeling. So we're going on to, it's almost 2:22 on my time today, which is Tuesday the 26th. It's my brother-in-law's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. Oops. One of my favourite colours. So my screen has gone a bit weird, but I hope it's okay for you. And I think we might be back, but it looks like the screen is a bit slower than my words, so hopefully that'll catch up. But we have magenta. This painting behind me is called Magenta 2. I have 2 paintings that I painted back in September 2012 was the first one. It's Magenta 1. It's hanging in my living room. And this is Magenta 2. And I really felt the desire to paint with magenta. And it's just super soothing. And it is that colour between the root and the crown. So it is that colour which is sort of not a colour, but it's beyond colour. So it's 5 as well, so change. But look at that beautiful flower and those beautiful colours. It's just so rich and gorgeous. And it says, connect to your deepest inner knowing. Beautiful. So I'm just going to quickly read what it says. Oh, I missed 222. It's 223 now. And so it's number 5. Magenta, get the pinks out. This is pink as well. Get the pinks out. Keep that colour vibration going even through the winter. It's a beautiful card. So it says, magenta is the colour of your deepest inner knowing, inspiring truth, clarity and faith. Magenta also awakens your enthusiasm for life, connecting you to the higher realm of spirituality and assisting you with your journey of self-discovery. Meditate on magenta to connect to your deeper wisdom. Divine wisdom is always available to you. For the next 7 days before you go to sleep, ask a question of your higher self. This is part of you that has incredible knowledge, wisdom, and compassion. After this, meditate on the colour, magenta, for a few minutes. Allow the answer to float into your mind. If you don't receive it the first time, try, persevere. Say, divine intelligence, please connect me to my higher self so that I can receive the wisdom and guidance that can bring me to love, joy and abundance. Love, joy and abundance again. So magenta, a real special colour. It is that spiritual colour. So between the two, between the red and the purple, it's the magenta, and it's sort of almost a spiritual colour. And it's connected to the Andromedan galaxy as well. So beautiful, beautiful card. And the fact that I picked the magenta painting, magenta 2, as a backdrop today, that's just beautiful and reinforces that for me as well. So there's a colour for your week. You've got some animal energies for your week as well. Turkey, mountain lion and alligator. Compromise is how you will succeed. So blending, balancing, to receive the harvest, to receive the abundance, tune into your heart, drink plenty of water, and know that the abundance is here. Know that you are in this fertile period. Despite the little issues that are around you, all can come good this week. And you will save your rewards. Your rewards are coming. You will be abundant. It's coming in for you. Just be open to receive it. Like the heart energy, be open. Open your heart to receiving. Thank you very much. That is your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed. And my hair is falling all over the place now, but I'll be on to do a channel in a moment, so that most likely will follow down below, but thank you very much for watching till now. I hope that makes sense. I hope it resonates. Do let me know if it does, and as I say, if you need to get in touch with me for any of my offerings, whether it's healing, channeling, mediumship, tarot, Reiki, cosmic conversations, home clearings, room clearings, building clearings, what else do I do? Art courses, art classes, yeah, it's all I can think of right now. Just get in touch. Okay, lovely to hear from you. As always, lovely to see you here. Thank you for watching till the end. If you have, hi to any new people, and please subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get notification on when the next one comes through. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Take care. All the best. Bye bye.